Yo guys, what's going on? It's Gareth here again and welcome back to the channel. And on today's video we are bringing back FIFA 17 just because FIFA 20 has been doing my head in, and I'm sure it has for most of you guys as well. So for today's video we're going to be checking out 17's gameplay and yeah, seeing how FIFA was back in the day. So the reason why I'm going to be comparing these two games is because FIFA 17 was the first year where they introduced the Frostbite gameplay engine. It's also the first year where we see that the AI has a more impact on the game. Now, obviously, it was a lot more balance between the attack and defense, whereas in today's FIFA, it's just heavily based on the defensive side, and we all know how annoying that can be. And the last thing is, and the most important thing, FIFA 17 for me was the last fun FIFA that we had. I don't think it was the best FIFA, but it was definitely the last enjoyable one. So yeah, we're going to be jumping into a few online matches here. I'm just going to be using regular teams. It's because I don't have an ultimate team, which is one of my biggest regrets in FIFA. Because the year I started ultimate was in FIFA 18, and that's when the game started to go downhill, and sadly it's still going in that direction. So we're going to be making do with regular teams here. So at the time of this recording, I was in Division 5. I'm currently in Division 2 right now. But as you guys could see the record there, I think it was, what, 29, 5, and 7 or something like that. But most of those losses actually just came from lag. So I had just left the game. I think I really only have like 2 losses or something. But yeah, so the team I'm going with, I am going to be Chelsea. I was using Real Madrid, but some of you guys might think they're too OP, even though they are my favorite team. But even so, Chelsea has a really good team. As you guys are going to see, Hazard is completely unplayable in this game. It's absolutely insane. So I am going to be going with the 4-3-3 formation. And that's actually the first thing I want to compare with FIFA 20. Is from what I heard in 17, there are a lot more usable formations. So I heard that, you know, all the 4-3-3 variations worked well. I know that the narrow formations were good too. So I'm guessing that the 4-2-3-1 was, you know, a pretty good formation. But another popular formation in FIFA was the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which I heard was really good. Whereas in FIFA 20, I'm going to say that like 80 to 90% of the people use a 4-2-3-1. And it's just so boring, guys. Like FIFA 20, everything is just the same, you know, the same tactics, you know, same instructions, same team, same formation, you know, same everything. But yeah, but for the instructions for my team though, I don't know if there's anything like certain meta for the instructions here, but for the wingers I just put them on get in behind and cut inside. For Willian I had him get forward, and then Conte I had him stay back while attacking, and then everything else was pretty much balanced. And then for the tactics here, I tried to copy the counterattack tactics. So for the gameplay speed I left it on, or build up play speed, I put that on 90. And then everything else is pretty much unbalanced. The only two real changes I wanted to make was the positioning on both the build-up play and chance creation. So I just put that on free roam, just so we can see how the attacking AI moves in, like, you know, the final third and stuff. Because again, in FIFA 20, the AI attacks are just so questionable. Like, I don't know how we've gone so far backwards from FIFA 17 until now. It does my head in, guys. But yeah. So guys, for the first game here, we are going to be playing against Mexico, which, comparing to Chelsea, no offense, they couldn't have that good of a team, but they must have been at least a 4-star rated team for them to pair us against. But yeah, as you guys are going to see right in the beginning of the game, we are going to get the first bit of action. Once it's, okay, here it is. So we're going to get the ball down to Pedro, who cuts inside, but then his other center back makes a good tackle on me. But he's going to make a bad pass, which we intercept with Conte here. And then we're going to give the ball to Hazard. And as I guys told you, man, he is unplayable in this game, and he's going all the way through. And then just look at this for a finish. Far post finish, guys. In FIFA 20, that is going 9 times out of 10, that is going to the first post. But since 17 makes a bit more sense and we have the angle to go far post, that's why we finish it there. Even in real life football, most of the time you are going for the far post and you are going to the near post. So it's nice to see that again. We are just going to skip back a bit here though, just to show you how Hazard exactly got through. But it's kind of hard to tell who he's controlling, because they didn't have this feature at the time where you can see the opponent's cursor on top of their head. But as you guys can tell in the bottom right corner, he is using Hira. Now in 20 he may have gotten me there. If not, for sure the AI of his center backs definitely would have gotten a tackle in. But since it's 17, you have to control your center backs, and since he made the switch way too late, Hazard's able to get through easily there. And like I said, man, so nice to see that far post finish. And then for the next clip, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use the L2 and R2 face-up dribbling, which is similar to the crab walk in FIFA 20 by holding L1. But the thing is, we're going to be doing it with Diego Costa, who has, you know, a low agility, low balance. So it's just going to show that, you know, there are a lot more usable players in FIFA 17 than there are in 20, obviously. So right here, he's going to go past one with the face-up dribbling and then past another. Unfortunately, we don't get the finish, but I just wanted to show you guys that because I think FIFA 17 was the last year we could basically use a silver squad, and if you're good, you could beat like a, you know, a god squad basically. You know, we don't need all these players, you know, with the high agility, high balance, the 5-star weak foot, and so on. So yeah. And then for the next clip, guys, I'm going to show you how to use the drag back, since it's the only move that most people know in FIFA 20. It's just not as straightforward because you kind of actually have to make a 180-degree turn before you actually pull off the drag back, as you guys are going to see here in a sec. So with my center back here, I tried to do the drag back, but he just turns around. So I have to make the turn first, and then I do the move, just like that. Which can be an effective way to do it because, you know, you're showing you're going one way and then all of a sudden you pull it back. I just couldn't figure out how to wait till, you know, I was running straight and then be like, okay, let me do a drag back. It just didn't work. They just made that little turn, as you guys just saw a second ago. But we are going to get a chance here with Pedro. He just glides past some players. And then we are going to use the fake shot sub, which has been an effective move for many FIFAs, even in FIFA 20. And unfortunately, we do hit the crossbar there, which you actually do hit more often than you want to. But the only thing is that when you do have a good chance in 17, most likely you are going to finish it, because we all know in 20 you could have like 10, 15 shots, 0 goals, and then all of a sudden your opponent goes on the counter and he gets like a first shot, first goal kind of thing. In 17, I never feel like that. If I'm dominating the game, most likely I'm going to win. And then yeah, so I think we are going to go into the 52nd minute here to get our second goal. He does like a bad dribble there, and then we're going to get the ball to Pedro. And I just want to say before we show you this, Pedro's highest stat in this game is an 86, which is, I think, acceleration for him, and everything else is like in the low 80s. If he had these same stats in FIFA 20, guys, watch, he just won't be doing any of this stuff. So makes a good turn, and then a good turn of pace right here, and then we're gonna use a no-touch dribble. So fake to the right and then cut inside to the left, another cut in, make the stop, and then we're actually gonna get the first post finish here. Just because it makes sense, guys. If we have the angle, you know, to see where the opening is, we should be able to finish our chances. So that was a nice goal there by Pedro. But I just want to show you again is like the no touch dribble again here, this cut inside, which I don't think too many people used it, because I think, and a lot of people complained about it, I think, because it kind of messed up the runs for the attacking AI since it was the same command to use. But I don't know, I absolutely loved using it, because if you can beat a player without, you know, touching the ball or doing a body feint, I think that's very embarrassing for the defender. Like, why do you think, you know, so many people like Messi? Not just because he can score so many goals, it's the way he does it. Like, goes past so many players and then like drops his shoulder, and then all of a sudden the defender's like on the other side of the pitch. So, and actually that's why they introduced this move. Which was in FIFA 16. I think they actually had like Messi come to the headquarter basically, and they tried to like mimic his moves. So yeah, but yeah, they took it out of the game. If they can like implement it with like a different command, you know, I'd definitely like to see this again, which we'll be showing you guys in the next clip actually. I think, yeah, right here, I think we actually gonna get the ball at the goalkeeper first. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna give the ball to Willian there, and then he's gonna fake to the right, and then he makes a bad tackle. So fake right, go left, drops that defender, and then the same thing with Hazard. We're gonna fake to the left with the no-touch dribble, cut inside, but we don't finish this chance. So I think it's right here where we get our second chance, so, or our third goal, sorry. So here we get lay up the ball to Alonso here, and then look at this run by Hazard on the outside here. That's why the attacking area is just so much more smart. Like, honestly, I don't know what they're doing in FIFA 20 sometimes. I really don't. Get the cut inside there, another one, and then I think unfortunately it hits off Conte and it bounces back to us luckily. And then we just get this, I just decide to take a shot to see how the finishing worked, and yeah, we get another far post finish. Which makes sense because it should be more dominant than the first post. And then the final goal here, guys, to finish him off. Just look at the movement of Hazard again, but the L2 and R2 face up dribbling, you know, past 3 defenders. Now this guy might have been like an easier player to play against, but it's still effective against good players as well. But yeah, just finish this guy off, guys. So 4-0. So guys, for our second matchup here, we are coming up against Barcelona, which basically everyone uses, Real Madrid or Barcelona. But yeah, so this first clip here, guys, he has the ball with Messi and he's trying to get away, and if we don't make that switch there, I think he's going through. So if we just rewind that again here. So in FIFA 20, so right now I'm controlling Azpilicueta. I think I'm probably going to take that ball from him, just because pace doesn't matter as much, and then the physical presence that players have, or especially for the defenders, they really outmuscle all the attackers here. So I'm probably going to take that ball. But since it's FIFA 17, we have to make that switch, and then we're able to take that ball. So again, guys, it just shows that the manual defending in this game is a lot more rewarded than than the AI doing it for you. And yeah, and then we are going to work the ball down here towards the right, and we are going to give the ball to Pedro, and then he's going to do the rest of the work here, guys. So cut in on Jordi Alba there, right through the middle, and then cut inside of Umtiti, and then look at that, guys, again with the far post finish. I did try to take that on his left foot, but I just guess I didn't angle my body enough in time. But he does have a 5-star weak foot, but again, I don't think it matters as much to have the 5-star compared to like a 4 or 3-star in FIFA 17. But we are just going to rewind that back a bit just to see that cut there on Umtiti. So we're going to show that we're going to go to the left a little bit, and then all of a sudden we go to the right, which is something that doesn't happen in FIFA 20. When you're running running at pace with the ball, and you try to change your direction, your guy's basically still running straight. So that little fake right there, that little change of like direction there, we're able to go past him pretty easy there. And that, guys, that's going to make it 1-0 for us. Okay, and this next clip here, so it's just after halftime. I guess much didn't happen, but Hazard is going to do the magic here. Look at that cut right there. You know, those little extra touches that they can do in this game to get by players, and then another variation there of the no-touch dribbling, and then we're gonna PK. I don't know where he's going, and then another far post finish, and I think that was a low driven right there. So in FIFA 17 and FIFA 18 at this time, it was just double tapping circle. There was no time finishing, which, guys, that should be taken out of the game. I don't want to have to push like L1 and R1 together and then L1 to do a low driven finesse. It just doesn't make sense. And like, I don't know, time finishing doesn't make sense, because in football, shooting the ball is kind of like one motion. I know that people have different like kicking styles, but I think it should be taken out regardless. So we're 2-0 up here, and then he tries actually going all the way this time, and he does get past me. I don't know, straight from the kickoff, guys. I don't know if there were kickoff goals back then, but you guys will have to let me know. I know it was a thing definitely in FIFA 18 and basically until now. But since he was dribbling with Messi there, I'm showing him what I can do with Hazard just to show him up here. And we basically get past everyone, but I think, yeah, we end up getting tackled right there. And then, is this where he's gonna score a goal? No, it's not. What are we doing here? Oh, it's just gonna be just more of Hazard, I guess. Oh my goodness, man, just look at this guy. Look at this guy. And then we tried going for the far post finish, but I think what's it called? I just shot the ball like a little too far wide, and that's why we scuffed the shot. It kind of looks like a pass actually. And Pedro probably actually should have hit that first time there if we just watch this again, which is maybe one of the bad things in FIFA 17. Like when the ball is coming to you in the air, sometimes I don't know why, if you push the shoot button, they don't do it right away. So right here, And then I don't know, he's taking a bad touch, but he could have just shot that first time, but oh well. Oh yeah, and okay, this is actually where we're gonna concede our first goal here. I was trying to actually dribble with the goalkeeper here, guys, and then I accidentally sent my players long instead of for them to come coming short. So I accidentally told him to go long, and then I passed the ball, and then yeah, Suarez is gonna get the goal here. So just want to mention, if FIFA 21 is going to be bad, guys, at least EA, please let me dribble with the goalkeeper. That's the least thing you could do. I know you can do it a little bit in FIFA 20, but again, the AI just ruins everything. As soon as your goalkeeper gets touched, he just kicks the ball and like panics. I know it's like because he's in danger kind of, but still sometimes they still have possession of it and they just kick the ball randomly. Like, you know, sometimes you get bored, you know, and sometimes you want to dribble with the goalkeeper, so that's why I'm mentioning that. But obviously there I made a big mistake, and he scores off that. But I think that's the only goal that we're actually going to concede in these games I'm going to be showing you. And then in this clip here, guys, I'm just going to be showing you actually how the what's it called, the shielding works here. So here, just by holding L2, you're just able to turn around the players here. I think they introduced something like a 360 shielding mechanic. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember, but as you guys can see from these clips of Fabregas just turning around Rakitic there, and then he tries to pressure me with Busquets, and then he goes on the right side, and then Willian goes onto the left. So another thing that was also pretty good in this game, comparing it to FIFA 20, FIFA 20, like sometimes like I use the shielding button to actually go around players, like to dribble, obviously, because that's what I like to do. But it's not really, I don't know, I guess it's not really shielding. And sometimes the shielding in FIFA 20 can be a bit random, so I'm gonna say that FIFA 17 again, the shielding in this game is better. Especially when you're running with one of the defenders and you have the ball, when you're tapping the shield button, the attackers can actually sometimes shrug off the defender. And FIFA 20, like 9 times out of 10, the opponent's defender is pushing you off the ball no matter what you do sometimes. And then here, I don't know, the foul sometimes can be a little bit, or like the penalties can be a little bit soft, so if the ref had called a penalty there, I would have been surprised. But yeah, just to show you how the shielding worked there. And then here again, we're going to tackle the ball, and then we're going to work all the way through here. What is this, the last 5 minutes of the game? Yeah, I think this is the last goal of this game here. Again, a nice cut inside by Hazard here. And then we're going to slip the ball through to Diego Costa, and then what do you know, guys, it's going to be a far post finish. Easy stuff, guys, easy stuff. So 3-1, and yeah, this is going to do it for this game. On to our third match here against Man United. So early on, this guy was applying most of the pressure here, so I overcommit badly there and completely missed the tackle, and he's able to get a cross off and actually get a head on goal there. Now I'm not sure if he should have scored that or not, because he was pretty close to the net, but from what I found in FIFA 17 is that there's a pretty good balance of headers going in or not, because we know in 20 they barely go in, and then in FIFA 19 they went in all the time. So I don't cross the ball much myself, but from what I like seen in FIFA 17, there's a pretty good ratio of headers going in or not. But we are able to get him back here, so he actually does like a pretty good job of containing me here on the side. So then we decide to make a run in the middle, and then the mistake he makes is that he's still controlling Valencia there. And then we see Pedro making the run there, and he's able to finish that very well. So what he probably should have done is controlled one of the guys in the middle, and then he would have been able to close that down. But we make it 1-0. So yeah, as you guys can see in the replay, still controlling him, and then that opens up that gap right there. And a nice finish. And then in the next clip, guys, I don't think we're actually going to finish this off, but what I want you guys to notice here is just look at Hazard's run. So he's running into the middle, notice that there's no space, and then cuts back onto the outside. It's like a very smart attacking run from the AI there. I don't know why they don't do that in 20, so let's just rewind that again and see that again. So when he's running straight in FIFA 20, one of two things is going to happen. He's going to keep on going straight and either hit into one of the defenders, or two, he's going to keep on going until he's basically at my opponent's net and then realize that he's offside. So I don't know, guys, I know I said it so many times, but the AI attackers in FIFA 20 just do my head in. So was nice to see, you know, these smart AI runs here. And then we tried go for the long shot outside the box, but I wasn't able to get a real good like grasp of it. I wasn't used to it. I guess I was just not used to it. I think that actually doing a power shot from outside the box is more effective than hitting a finesse. But yeah. And then this next clip here, we are going to go in the counter. So it's right before the end of the first half here, and again, all these players like switching their position. So this time Costa has gone to the outside here, and then he's able to cut in pretty easily there. But I don't think we're gonna finish this off. Trying going for that far post, but it didn't work out that time. Yeah, I know a lot of these clips, guys, is me just dribbling. But I don't know, it's just so fun to do because it's something that you can't do in FIFA 20. It's something you haven't been able to like do in like, you know, the past like 3 FIFAs. You know, like the movement in this game is just so much nicer. So that's why I'm showing you guys so many of these clips. And yeah, personally, I just like to dribble because it's how I actually like to play football in real life too. And again here, guys, so we're gonna get a cut here on Valencia. Like even myself, I have the foot birthday hazard on my team. He ain't doing any of this stuff, guys. He just ain't. So a few nice dribbles there, and then like with the shielding on Rooney. And then who's that? Ibrahimovic there making the tackle for him? Was he playing him as like a center mid or something? And then here, guys, so again, we're gonna go on the counter from his corner kick there. Again, a nice dribble there from Hazard. And then we see Pedro making that run there, lay it off to him. And then Conte is on stay back while attacking. He's actually getting forward here. And then I was very surprised to see this go in. Just because, not because of maybe that Conte shooting is like low, but I guess is that I'm used to FIFA 20, and then we all know that as soon as the goalie closes down that angle, it's almost like impossible to score that goal. So it was really nice to see that go in there. So we make that 2-0. And then are we gonna get a third goal here? Can't exactly remember. Or is it just Hazard again? Oh yeah, Hazard's gonna go on the run there. We pretend to go straight and then keep on cutting back onto the right side there. So pretend to go straight, cut onto the right, give the ball off to Willian, and he gets a really nice finish there, guys. So 3-0, and then I think that's actually gonna do it for this game here. So let me just rewind that goal one more time, just to show you guys the dribbling. So cuts inside, pretend we're going straight, cut to the right, pretend to go straight, and then cut to the right again. And then lay the ball off to Willian. And then he does like a nice like sliding finish to get that ball into the side netting and the far post. So yeah, that was a really nice goal there. So 3-0 for this guy. I think this game might be done here. Or are we going to go for one more? We might be going for one more here, guys. So yeah, he does a bad pass there. And then we see Willian making a good run. Now, I'm not pushing L1 at all. These guys are making the runs themselves. Oh yeah, nice bit of skill there. I didn't do too much skill moves, but I know that they work pretty well. And then we try going all the way. Then again with the shielding here, working really nicely, guys. Just look at that, able to hold off the defenders there. And then we try going for that far post, but it just didn't work out that time. And yeah, I think that's actually going to do it for this game. Or are we getting one more? Are we going for one more here? Maybe we are. I don't remember scoring this many goals. So of course, Hazard on the ball again. Nice cut inside, and then I think we're gonna do a fake shot. That's another thing. The fake shots in this game. Well, any like skill move, fake shot that you do in FIFA 20, I just feel like the move isn't exaggerated enough. As you see there, Diego Costa with the fake shot. Like I said, everything is like so linear in the game. Like you do a fake shot, your guy's still kind of running straight. You try to change your direction, guy is still running like going in the same direction. Like you do like a step over, still going in the same direction. Here they like exit the move really well. They really like, you know, put like emphasis on it to like fake one way and then go the other, which is really good to see. And then actually this is actually, we're already into the 4th game here. So we're up against Real Madrid. I'm just going to be showing you guys the goals here just because I don't want to make this video too long, and just to show you that FIFA 17 isn't that perfect either. As you guys can see, his player's tripping on top of mine there, which probably shouldn't be happening. We do a little bit of nice dribbling here just to find the space here with Pedro. And then we go inside, and then we're going to cut back onto his other foot, and we find Diego Costa, and then we do get a shot up, but then unfortunately we get the, well, fortunately for us, unfortunate for him, we do get a rebound. So they do happen in FIFA 17 as well, not just FIFA 20. And then yeah, we're able to make that 1-0. And then on the next clip here, guys, got the ball down here again on the wing with Pedro, and we find Willian in the middle. He's going to find Diego Costa. Now we actually do try to go to the first post, because I thought I could actually curl it around the keeper there. But I guess I should have just gone for the far post just because it's more dominant. But as you guys saw, very unfortunate for him again, because his keeper made the save, and then we just got the rebound again there. And then here we are going to make it 3-0. So again, Pedro putting in some more work. Sergio Ramos and Varane, they don't know what they're doing. He gets past him easily. You know, I think he's thinking 45th minute. I'm thinking Hazard, and we're finishing that off. And we make that 3-0. So as well, we score in the 45th minute. Now, I don't know if this was a thing in FIFA 17 or actually in any FIFA. I just think because we notice the 45th minute so much, and then that we always, like, well, not always, but that we concede during then, that just makes us think, you know, like, oh, why do we concede during then? But yeah. And then here in the last part of the game here, in the 85th minute, Diego Costa does a nice step over there to beat the defender, and then his keeper makes a really good save actually, so they don't all go in. And then he rage quits, and then we actually end up winning the Division 5 title, guys. So that's going to be for all the games. And just to sum things up, guys, so FIFA 17 was definitely the last fun FIFA that we've had. Now I just showed you, I just showed you guys of clips of me just like dribbling around the stuff and not too much on the defensive side. But just to give you a quick overview, if you want to defend in this game, you have to be controlling your defenders. You do notice the AI like a little bit, like they do block shots, they do position themselves well, but if you ain't controlling them, then you ain't making those tackles. But when you do it, when you do make the tackle, it's, you know, rewarded. Like usually if you win the ball, you know, you take possession, whereas in FIFA 20, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. Like sometimes the ball can like bounce back like 5 times to your opponents. But yeah, so that's going to do it for most of this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video and you want me to review some other FIFAs, drop a comment down below and hit that like button. And if you also want to see me play some more FIFA 17, I'm probably going to be streaming it during the weekdays, and then unfortunately probably on the weekend I am going to be streaming FIFA 20. But if it does my head in, I'll go back to 17. That's why I installed this game. But yeah, I'll leave my links down below for my Twitch channel and also my Discord, so you guys can get all of the latest updates. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.